Hello everyone and welcome back to Backpack Hero, where today we're taking out Satchel. And we have to be very, very dapper indeed. Not just dapper, but very dapper. So I've got an extra big cup of tea with me, because we aren't allowed to inflict any violence upon our enemies. Not directly anyway. There are some loopholes. There always are loopholes. But mostly we're going to be relying on charm and simply defending ourselves until our enemies decide that their violent ways are folly and join the path of peace, and or possibly kill themselves on our spikes. We will see how that goes. But the challenge today is literally we cannot use anything the game considers a weapon. Now, there are some things which can be weapons that the game doesn't consider a weapon, and that we may play around with that, but for the most part, I'm probably going to be relying almost exclusively on charm. For this one, we're going to go to the bramble to start things out. I'm actually really excited for this challenge. It seems like a really fun one. There is another one with Tote, and we may be jumping into that one by the end of this episode. Oh, that's actually kind of cool, the way Satchel's eyes are sliding left and right. Right, okay, well, simply put, we can't use this, apparently. Really? Oh no, yeah, we can. It's just locked in place. Interesting. Do we need to protect? No, we don't. We can just use all of our energy for this one on the flute, but this time we do need to protect. So let's continue on with the charm. There we go, and should be next turn we finish this off. There we go, and we can end the turn there. They've switched sides, and we win. There we are. Now, ooh, this would be perfect. Let's slide that one in there. Marvellous. Right, what are we going to get? We need defensive items. Oh, that is very, very nice indeed. This only needs to be in the top row. Let's slide this down here. I'm thinking of moving that over there as well. We can grab the tunic, put that right there. Slide that across. That is still in the top row. And pop that one over there. In fact, we can move these around a little bit more. Okay, I'm liking this. We can take one more item. Do I want to take the shoe hat? Which, in this case, would be the in shoe form. So we would gain a solid 4 block. Or do I want to take the pouch? I can't really pass up the pouch. I would love to be able to say no to that, but we really can't. We honestly can't. We need this pouch. Okay, and with that, I guess I'll just bring this along as well. Okay, so first battle out the way. We can spin. You know what? I've got a pouch right now, so now may be the time to do it. We could possibly pick up... I have no idea what that is. We've got the Happy Buckler, and that's the only thing I can get a mouse over. Okay, well, we're going to spin. I don't often take these ones, but we'll see what we can do. Ooh. Oh, I thought we were going to end up with a very, very rare one. I don't actually care too much for the bowl of fruit, but that's fine. We'll pop you into the pouch. Someone did mention in the comments that if I just hover over the pouch, it'll open itself up for me, which is actually quite useful. Right, okay, well, onwards to this chest. What are we going to have over here? What does Satchel have in store for us? Ooh, more thorns. That is actually very, very nice. So we're going to be increasing the thorn damage. Could I put this in here? Huh. How would that interact with the game? I feel like I probably shouldn't. I do feel like we probably shouldn't. Debuff potion. Well, I may as well just stack things in here until I've got room for them, really. Let's pop those in there. There we go. Right, another battle. Oh, actually, it's a dead-end battle down here, but that's fine. Right, got a bit of damage incoming. We can handle it for now, though. So let's just focus on getting a bit of charm laid down. You will switch sides next turn. Or rather on this turn, because you took so much damage from my spikes. I'm already up to 7 spikes. That's actually kind of ridiculous. So that was an incredibly easy fight for us. But these early ones are going to be. We shouldn't be too surprised by that. Right, I could slide that down there. Alternatively, I could go for this one. But, oh, no, I think that'll work as well. Sure, we'll pop that one down. There we go. Right, ooh, we've got a saxophone. We've got some gloves. We've got some more hats there. That might not be a bad choice. We've got another flute, but there's no point in taking the flute. Can be used one time each combat at 15 charm to an enemy. My lord, what's the space on this? We could fit that in there. It feels wrong to put it there, though. So instead, we're going to slide these ones across to the other side. There we go. Perfect. Now, I could use the warm drink. I could take a climbing glove for each pocket that has a space to the right, plus 1 block. And if I pop that there, that's going to give us 5 block. There we go. Not too bad. Actually, and because it's diagonal from the tunic, even though it's still counting the tunic in a different pocket, it does still get the benefit. That's not bad at all. I would love to be able to take you. Truly, I would. Let's bring along the key, though. I think that's probably going to be the more useful things. We can stack that up. Having another pocket where I could put it down on another leather cap would have been fantastic, but this is good enough for now. Right, hello. I don't want you stealing my gubbins, thank you. So let's just go all in with this. We've already got 16 block as it is, so we don't really need to worry too much about that one. Now, what I would very much like to get is some passive effect. Oh, 1 time per combat. I didn't read that properly. I thought that was 1 time per turn, and that's why I was so excited about it. However, I think getting a little bit of passive charm would save me from situations like this where you're going to change sides immediately. So I'm going to bring you back over to my side. There we go. And we're going to bring both of you. There we are. Nice and easy. Goodbye to you. Goodbye to you. We're not getting a lot of experience right now because we're not taking anyone out. We have got the... We don't need that one, though, because I'm not actually doing any damage. I guess I'll bring this along, simply because I can sell it. We can bring another key, or I can bring old coins. You know what? Let's grab old coins. I've got a funny feeling that this is going to be a situation where we are more than likely going to end up with a lot of stuff to take back to Aavak Hill that I usually disregard. There we go, look at a little bit of experience points. There's nothing there that we need. And we're going to be fighting, facing off against the 3 animals in a suit of armor, which we already know how to defeat. Spin the wheel when I've got no room in my inventory. What have you got on the wheel? Homework. We've got something that I would actually quite like. Oh, okay, you've got the whetstone there. I very much want to try and grab that whetstone if we can. Okay, I'll take this. That's fine. Let's see what we get. On use, heals 6 HP, removes 5 poison from self, but is destroyed. What can I get rid of? There's quite a few things in here that I could sacrifice for that. Let's say goodbye to you. There we go. Let's see what we've got over here as well. Actually, let me go here and level up. I really should have done that before. I wasn't paying attention. My bad on that one. Well, one thing I could do is something along these lines. Right there. That gives us a little bit more room for us to play with. But do I really want that? Or would I rather have more pockets early on? I think more pockets early on is actually what we're going to go for. There we are, and let's see. Ooh, a cursed chest. I'm not so sure I want that one. Right, let's open you up. I've got a couple of things that I would like to take out. Namely, I can use this, and I can possibly use that. There we go, that's perfect. Right, let's get into this fight. Hello, everyone. Okay, well, we've got enough passive block. We should be okay. Who do I want to bring on side instantly? I feel that the cat burglar is just going to run away. How about I take you out straight away? And, well, I won't be able to bring you across immediately. Nevertheless, this should be good enough. This will give you a good bit of time there. Oh, there we are. Actually, you took damage and switch sides straight away. Perfect. Right, we should be able to bring you across in, well, 1 turn, basically. I am going to take a bit of damage here. I wasn't paying close enough attention, unless you get an attack first. Okay, never mind. That wasn't too terribly bad. We did manage to switch your sides pretty solidly there. Alright, well, let's go in for all this, and you're going to do enough damage that they should switch over to me. You will go back to that side, though. Oh my lord, there's back and forth, back and forth. Alright, let's bring you, and end turn. Now, I could have allowed them to just flee, But I wouldn't have gotten any experience points if I'd done that, which is why I prioritized getting them back onto my side. Finally, a harp. Ah, glorious. Okay, so that's going to stop the back and forth thing. All right, well, given this, got a couple of options here. There are rings, but these aren't particularly good rings, and they're not very high value to me either. I definitely don't want to have the tunic. So, what am I going to... I guess I'm going to pop this back in there. We're going to take the harp. You can sit here. I definitely want to bring the thorns. You can go back in as well. That's continuing to increase our thorns as much as we can. Do I want to bring the clean burn? Must be played on an item. Removes 100% of all status effects on self. Items this is played on are destroyed. That would only be useful on a curse, in my opinion. Nevertheless, let's bring it with us. There you go. Finish using. Right, what do we got up ahead? We've got a shop down there. Let's see what we've got over here. Come here, let me pinch your cheek. Well, I mean, I could go for the lead. I'm going to say no thanks right now. Let's see what we can get from other sources first. Right, what have we got down here? Not feeling that one just yet. Instead, let's go to the shop and see if I can shed some items. I think keeping that one around might be worth my time. Do I have anything in particular in here that's worth me getting rid of? Not really, if I'm honest. I might want to swap those around. Alright, well, I'll shed you, I guess. Shed this as well, just so I've got a little bit more room in my pouch. That should be fine. Now, do you have anything here I want to pick up? This is not on the top row. It's disabled. On take damage, +1 gold. Not really what I'm looking for. I think we should be good here. Right, you're going to join me. Hello. Right, let's have a look. We've got the Mouse Ruffian. He never runs from a scrap. And we've also got Robin, Vanguard of the Bird Empire. Okay, well, so far this shouldn't be too much of a problem, and I can pretty much bring you on side instantly. There we go. Thank you. And now we just continue to apply charm. You will defend me, and they... Oh, this is amazing. Having you here is perfect, because he can't do damage to me while you're in front. Perfect. This is the first time I've had a minion who can help me out like this. That being said, you know, my thorns are just stacking up now for no particular gain, which is a bit of a shame, but I will. Right. What I would love is to get some more high impact items, such as the flute, the high impact instruments, I mean to say. Right, well, we'll win next turn. You'll finish them. Oh, there we go. They just switched sides. Fine. And you didn't even have to die. I'm actually happy about that. Right, what have we got? We have got another harp. That is actually a pretty solid option for us. I can sacrifice the thorns for now, sure, in exchange for getting a second harp in play. How much more room have I got? I think we can fit this in there. Sure, and one more item. I guess I'll pop that in there just in case. Right, let the good times roll. A toy piano. I think I want it. Sheet music as well. Alright, let's roll the dice. Let's see what we can do. Okay, we're going to roll the dice again. Definitely going to keep going. Oh, okay. Oh. It does have use in Haversack Hill. I would have liked these. No. If this was 3, I would have gone for it because it would have been an even chance. But no. Sad to say, we're going to have to say goodbye to that one. Right, I'll exchange that for one of the flames. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Let's go and grab ourselves a little bit of experience and say hello to this enemy. Right, you... Who do I want to bring across to my side? You're going to be more annoying than anyone else, simply because you are going to use your slime on me. So let's get you across on our side. And then we want to take out the robber raccoon over here. Unfortunately, they are going to steal my gold. And there's not too much I can do about it at this point. I can bring them back over to my side, but I don't think I will get the gold, because it's only when they're defeated. I'll have to watch. Will I go back up in gold or not? This is the question that we have here. Am I going to get my gold back? I did. Okay, that's not too bad then. Also, it was pointed out that although the healing numbers didn't go up above my head in the last episode when we managed to bring the healer on side, I did actually get a heal. So, duly noted on that one. There we are. Okay, this is proving quite powerful. Quite powerful. And where do we want to pop this one now? I guess over here is a solid space. Sure. See what we can pull out of this. We've got the Tragic Comedy Shield, which can transform on take damage, adds 11 block. Not entirely certain about that. Cutting Board, when an adjacent consumable is used, adds 4 block. I could get the climbing mitts there. I'm feeling that this is going to be... I know, I've got it upside down. It hurts my brain a bit too, but... this is giving me an awful lot of block at this point. Adjacent items are used. Adjacent items are disabled for the rest of combat. That's not really something I want to do. We could bring along the dice. I guess I could bring along a lot of things. I could bring this as well. There we go. So 2 shields up there. I would prefer to spread these out a little bit. There we go. Actually, the symmetry there pleases me greatly. Wow. The symmetry going on right now. All we would need is 1 tile there and we would have perfect symmetry. How incredibly tempting. My goodness. Alright, that's not too bad. Do I need this? I very much doubt it. Let's go ahead and have a bit of a scrap over here then. Right, well we can bring you on side straight away. Well, actually, you'll switch over next turn, but I want to avoid taking any kind of slimes. Let's get you on the turn as well, and I'm gonna have to see which of these tries to use a curse stack. Neither one. Okay, well in that case, I'm just gonna dump all of my charm there and a little bit over here. Not too bad at all. And we can just pass this turn. This pacifist run is actually turning out a lot better than I was expecting it to. We don't have any mana, so bringing along the wand isn't going to help me. Rare shield. It is rare. Could I fit this in for other things? These I want to keep. Actually, all of those I want to keep. I could sacrifice quite a lot of things at once in order to get this. I don't think I'm going to be able to bring along that rare shield. I mean, sacrificing an uncommon shield for it might not be a bad move. I could roll this, just see what we could get, but a rare item is going to be better for me. Let's swap that out. Is there something I could sacrifice for the... You know what, I'm going to sacrifice the ring for the key. There we go. And this way I can pop the rare shield in here. That'll get me a decent bit of cash, I think. Is there anything else I want to drop? No, not really. Okay, finished choosing. And we've got one more fight, actually. Okay. Perhaps I should have gone and immediately sold that, thinking about it. Oh well, too late now. Alright, let's bring the ruffian on side. You're the easier mark there. And you'll also do the most damage to our opponent over on this side. And as soon as our harps kick in, yeah, the double harp. Who can resist a double harp? I mean, come on. You're going to switch sides pretty much as soon as you get hit. There we are. Nice and easy. There we go. There's the leather cap I would like. A water flask. Not too terrible. Let's have a look. What else would I like to do? Oh, give me just a moment. I am expecting some workmen today, so I need to keep an eye on my phone. It's kind of blowing up right now. Okay, no, that's fine. There's a gas engineer who doesn't need to come into my office, but I've also got a workman coming to check out the outside gate. Who will need to come into my office because that's where the fuse box for it is. So I do apologize if I go silent here and there when I'm checking my phone. Right, let's see. Is there really anything I can do here? I could just sacrifice the small key, realistically. That would give me a lot more block, but Who knows? That might be something I need the key for, and I would be frustrated if I gave it up. Instead, let's open the pouch. Do I need all of these things? Definitely don't need 10 extra food. So I'm going to say no to that. There we go. Close you. And we are going to slide that cap up there. The flask I just don't need. So that's fine. Finish this up. Is actually there a better place for me to put that? No, I don't think so. Okay, finish choosing. Right, let's go back now and sell that shield that I've got in the pouch. Of course, I don't think I'm going to be... Oh, no, don't sell the pouch. Ah, no, really? You won't take any more items? That's deeply frustrating. I should have been more cautious about what I was selling early on. Okay, never mind. I wasn't going to go there anyway. Right, this is my forge. Indeed it is. 2 block to armor, conductive haste to a structure, or regen to a ring. Well, I may as well. Frankly, why wouldn't I? Can you take anything? Oh, you can. Can I put... Oh, double regen means I am always going to be healing in every battle. That was fantastically useful. And at this point, I can just put a little bit of extra block as well. Why not? I can put a bit more block on this. I'm not going to say goodbye to this one. I think that was a guarantee. But sure, I'm going to put a little... Oh, that one can't be forged. Never mind then. Sure, okay, I'll pop a little bit more down there. And I think that's pretty much all. Oh, no, actually, I can afford to put a little bit more as well. Okay, well, let's pop a bit over here too. There we go. Right, okay, well, this is going to be pretty solid for us going into this boss battle. I'm going to be able to shed a lot of items back to Haversack Hill, which I'm going to be happy with. Alright then, boss, let's see how this one goes. Now, will I get more experience if I defeat them as a group? Yes, almost certainly. Am I going to worry about that? No. Not right now. I'm just going to focus on doing as much as I can. If they end up doing enough damage to themselves that they split up before then that's just the way it's going to go. I'm not going to try and force it one way or another. That is amazing. We're now just going to gradually gain more healing every single turn. This is wild. There we go. Boss fight over. 12 experience points for that. And now we take one of these. If you would take 5 or less, reduce it to 1 damage. All shields get this effect applied on use. All adjacent... Oh, no, we don't need anything for weapons. When an item is destroyed, add 1 energy. This is what we need, ultimately. I feel that this is the one to choose. What do I sacrifice in exchange for it? I was going to send back a bunch of stuff to Haversack Hill. But now I'm faced with a choice. I could leave this behind. But also, you know what? None of those are particularly good. Let's go ahead and use this. What did we get? All weapons get this effect. Energy carries between turns. When combat ends, select a common item to be duplicated. Well. That I like. That I like a lot. Alright, sure. That was a perfect choice. Okay, parcel, please take all of my gubbins. I've got so many gubbins that I need you to take. Practically... Oh, God. Right, parcel, we're going to have to do this the annoying way. Actually, I can probably just pull everything out of the pouch, can't I? Let's just do that. Yoink. Do I even care about the show that can go back to? There we go. I do wish you could put things in parcel's inventory from the pouch. That would be so fantastically useful. I am actually going to need to keep the key. Let's not be too silly now. There we go. Let's pop that back in there. I think that's everything we need. Thank you very much, parcel. You may be on your way. Right. Well, I don't have enough money to do anything. I'm just a little bit shy there. And I'm not going to need regular healing at this point, I don't think. Shall we go and say hello to the speaker? Sure, let's go and say hello to the speaker. It has been a little while. There we go. Getting up a nice bit of food, treasure, and building materials on there. We've got 18 turns to get there. Alright, well, let's make a beeline for it. Oh, hello. Kind of disapprove. Well, you can switch sides instantly. Let's just bring you over here. There we go. And we don't need to worry about the incoming damage. We remain ridiculously well defended, which is just as well considering. You're going to apply spikes yourself, but that isn't going to matter because I don't do direct damage. It will hurt you though, which I'm a little bit sad about. Thankfully, they are going to focus their attacks on me. So they will still take the spike damage, and well, I mean, eventually, if I ever did take any damage, I would be able to heal through it. As this is just going to keep getting higher and higher, because we're applying 2 each turn, we're losing 1 each turn, and each turn we get whatever number of stacks as healing that turn, which is just brilliant. There we go. And the fight is over. Right. Select a common item to be duplicated. Are they all common? No, they couldn't be all common items. Honestly, I'm starting to think, do we need a shield? I could just have an extra item here to help out a little bit. Because, ooh, now the question is, does that come along with... Oh, I'm going to have to select this, aren't I? Technically, I could get the symmetry if I really wanted to here. Do I want to? It is a very, very big part of me that does. If I pop this here, though, I get extra pocket space. I could even do it there as well. It's tempting. You know what, sure, we're going to pop that over there. I'm so tempted. You've no idea, but I'm going to go for the greater return. Now, did that give me the upgrade? No, it didn't. Ah, well, that's a bit of a shame, but whatever. We can slot that in there. Right, okay, so we've got a couple of other options now. Can be used 1 time each turn. Adds 3 charm to an enemy. Adds 3 charm to all enemies as long as it's been activated. And I see no reason not to take it. At this point, you can be tucked in there, and I will take another one as well. There we go. We'll have that one over there. I could get some more block needed. No, not really. I could take the classic guitar. Can be used 1 time each turn for a little bit of extra. Okay. How often have I used my shield recently? Never. Recently. I mean, you know, I did use it in the beginning, but at this point, I just don't need it. So I think this is the better build for us. I really wish I could get that to look the right way. I could put it over there, I suppose. No. Look, upside down saxophone. It's a stylistic choice. I could have actually taken a couple more items thinking about it. Right, well, I would actually prefer to go for the fight, but we're going for the cash down here. And we're going to go straight for the cash. Sorry, the experience. There we go. And we've got the Spellblades Ring. Each turn, if connected to mana, removes 1 mana and deals melee weapon 2 spaces away, get +2 damage, which isn't too bad. We've got a Knight's Shield. Not really that useful to me. We'll tuck you in there. Gonna tuck this in there as well. May as well tuck this in there. And finally, tucking this in there as well. Just because I can at this point. Nothing up my sleeves, really. Because I doubt that. Don't need whetstones. In fact, I don't need anything you've got. So I'm just going to leave. That would not help this build at all. What have we got over here? Add 2 to armor, 2 spikes to shield, 2 charm to an instrument. Oh, I wish I'd gone for that fight now so badly. Alright, we need to shed an awful lot of gubbins. What have we got over here? Oh, we're up against a magical toad. My vision came true! Get a mana stone or try... No, I don't need either of these things. Thank you, though. Hello. I want to see what I have today. Yes, I do. That's amazing. But nothing else here that's that particularly good. All right. I'm going to sell this. There we are. I'm going to sell this also. Goodbye to you. That is going to get me 1 upgrade. This would get me 3 coins. I may as well. I'm not going to be doing anything else on this floor, so I might as well just shed some stuff. Right, what are we going to upgrade, though? Which item are we going to upgrade? 2 charm to an instrument. I could have this do 5 charm to all enemies. I could have this do 4 charm to all enemies, but it wouldn't need extra work. Or I can just upgrade the charm on my flute, considering the flute is the thing that I'm actually using the most each turn. That makes the most sense. There we are. I wish I had a little bit more cash. Sadly, I don't. Oh well. Moving on to the next layer. Straight down to the enchanted swamp. We are now... I just need something that would give me a bonus to every item that is in a different pocket. Every instrument, and we'd be golden. Regen to a ring, spikes to a shield, 2 block to a shield, conductive to armor. None of those are any value to me for this particular build. I'm sorry, but thank you very much for the help, Badger, all the same. Right, I would... Do I want to bring you on board? Well, I'm going to get slimed here. I could turn both of these on. I'm not going to be able to bring you on side. I would have been... No, I still wouldn't have been able to do it to you. So I'm going to go for both symbols. And... both triangles, sorry, and the flute. That's fine. Right, where am I going to place these? This one can go... Well, you're going to expand out wherever I put you. So I kind of need to try and minimize how much they're going to spread. This one, it doesn't matter if that one spreads to it, but this one it does. So I do need to do something about that. I would like you to switch sides as soon as possible. There we are. And now we're going to work on the Hex Mage. Go. You'll switch back over in a second. Right, when your turn ends, -1 to the energy cost. Destroyed. You know what? That might actually work to my benefit. I don't think the goo can now spread out, so that goo is completely isolated and we're never going to get gooed again. So that actively worked to my benefit. Thank you very much, Mage. Appreciate the effort. There we go. And now we just focus you down with the flute. Perfect. We got as much... select a common item to be duplicated. Well, what are we going to go for? I can't honestly go for those. But it was very interesting that we got as much experience points from defeating the mage there as we did from defeating the boss on the first level. Vermilion energy. If these are, if there are items in this pocket, this item is disabled. Adds 1 energy each turn. That's pretty nice. I'll tuck that away if nothing else. Do I want... This is only adding me a little bit of block right now, so I'm going to tuck that one away as well. Do I want the ring? Actually, yeah, I do want the ring more. None of these things are particularly valuable to me, I must confess. Though, on that note, I should probably just check if any of them are needed for... Oh, this one is needed for a recipe, so let me drop this, I guess. There we go. There we go, and we'll bring this with us to Aavak Hill. Alright then, let's have a bit of a fight. Right, you're going to poison me, which I very much disapprove of. I can handle the amount of damage you're going to output. That isn't going to be an issue. Let's activate all of this. The poison will be fine. We'll heal through the poison. I just need to bring you on side as quickly as I can so you stop stacking further poison. And we're going to be able to do that quite quickly. Next turn, we will have you on our side. This is a whomping great thing, though, to place down. I would lose my access to my mana there. I could skip it and take 6 damage, and honestly, I'm going to. I will heal through this fairly quickly. There we go. And you're on side. Perfect. Who I'm going to work on next? I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll just start working on whoever. There we go. And we're almost back to full health. Even though we actually skipped accepting a hex. And your poison does get applied. Okay, so taking like, hexes won't matter. But status effects do. Duly noted. That's an important one to remember. Have any of the enemies actually died in this run? I think one came fairly close, but I don't believe that any of them have actually died, which is rather nice. Let's duplicate the ring. Ooh, we got a whetstone there. Nice. Let's tuck you away. Anything here needed? Anything at all? Yes, the shield is needed, apparently. Alright, well, what are we going to sacrifice for that? I guess those two. This is giving me 4 block. I don't actually want to say goodbye to it. The symbol is also really useful. I don't really want to say goodbye to that. But I think this works out a little bit better for me. Or does it? That is the real question. I could always sell the coral relic. But having 2 rings of luck is awfully tempting. I'm going to just leave that one behind because I can just duplicate it. It's fine. Right, there we go. Oh, hello. That's going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Do I want to open that up yet? No. I want to keep this. Yeah, I've got a couple of things here that I can sell. So we're just going to go straight down here and promptly sell to you. We've got a couple of guitars here. Nothing that is amazing for me. Right, we're selling the Vermilion Energy. Also selling this. Is there anything else in there I really want? No. Most of these things I can just discard if I want to. This one I need to keep. So the top row of things I need to keep. That one as well, actually. In fact, let me just do this. That way I absolutely know. The things in the top row I'm keeping for Haversack Hill. You have a pearl, but again, don't need weapons really for this run. Let's go down here and see what we can do. Oh my lord. Okay, well that's quite a lot of stuff going on. I wouldn't mind bringing you on side, simply because that means that I'm not going to have to deal with any damage going directly to me. You'll have to get through your defenses first. That being said, don't actually want you to die, so, you know, that might have been a poor choice. Because if we could get through this without anyone dying at all, that would be particularly nice. That smoke is not going to do anything of value to the opponents here, but that's fine. Now, you have got a nice bit of protection there, so we shouldn't see too much damage going your way. There we are. And let's just finish this off. Perfect. There we go. Not much individual experience there, but that was a very easy fight, all things considered. I guess we'll go for a ring. There we go. And is there anything here we need? The liquid vial there? Sure. And I guess we'll keep this. We've got a poison potion in here, don't we? Yes, we do. Let's close that again. Is there anything else of value? No, not particularly. Alright, we're good. Now, I've got a lot of items dropping around. Let's go and pick up the experience. Pick up the gold. And then pick a fight. Hello. Right, we'd very much like you to join our side. Again, straight away. So we can avoid taking unnecessary damage. I'm just going to skip this one, though. Now, every time you skip, the damage increases. So at some point, it's going to be worth me taking. And that point might be now. If I pop it here, I'll lose the pouch for the time being. I don't know what effect that's going to have. So you know what? Instead, let's just err on the side of caution. I can get rid of that for 3 damage, and I will be able to tank all of the incoming damage. So actually, I'm just going to leave it there because it's going to be cheaper next turn. So let's just focus on bringing you on side. Oh. Wow. Okay. I wasn't paying attention to how quickly they were getting converted there. Oh, I guess it's because they took so much damage from my thorns. Well, that works. I still don't need anything, but I'll keep duplicating that. Oh, there we go. The yellow rose adds an additional spike for each rose in this row or column. That is very tempting. Let's see, how many roses I've got 2 roses in there. Where would I want to put those? For me, it would be to replace this flute. I guess we're just going to take it with us. Instead, we'll drop that. There's nothing really here that I want to grab, but I wouldn't mind trying to set that up. Let's lose the hat. You can have an extra 2. Well, we need somewhere where I could put 2 roses, 3 roses rather, and then the yellow rose. Do we really need more thorns though? Given that we've got the spiked helmet, probably not. Got a couple more fights just up ahead. We could finish this fight with just against the seer. Okay, yeah, we'll take you down as quickly as we can. Should be a fairly easy one, and we'll get a lot of experience points for this. There we go. Continue to focus. It's pretty much the only thing we can do. I know the battles aren't that engaging as a consequence of the pacifist round, because there's really only one thing I can do each turn. Still, hopefully this is enjoyable all the same. Right, we'll pop that one right there, since I've got a lot of tiles before my tunic gets disabled. Seems the most sensible place to put it. And on the next run, that is it for us. There we are. How much experience points are we going to get? 24. Not bad at all. I'll grab you. And level up time. Now, I'm obviously going to go for the 2 here. But there's a part of me that's like, well, look, at this point, I kind of need to change things up. That said, we can still go for symmetry over on that side. Because I'm going to need another level to get symmetry regardless. So, sure, let's do this. We would reduce the amount of pockets I have, but that should be okay. That also gives me the option of opening this up properly. So open the pouch. I'm going to pop these down. Guess there. There we go. Close pouch. There we are. Lovely. We can slide that across. Now, do I want anything from here? I mean, I could take the harp, I suppose. I could take the extra lucky rings. The harp is nice because it works straight out the gate. Whereas the triangle here needs a little bit of a run-up. Still, I think it's not a bad idea. Sure. I'll tuck that away. Grab you because I can. And bring this along because I can keep it in there until I want to use it, and then pop that out. Right, okay, this is going to add 4 spikes. Dear Lord. On top of the other spikes we're going to be generating. I would wish there was a way for me to just see the stats. That would be amazing. Like, every turn you generate X many thorns. That would be pretty amazing, in my opinion. Alright, we've got a couple more fights that we can do, and there's no reason for me not to go for the experience, though, you know, there are consequences of that. Do I want to bring the honey badger on side, or do I want to bring you on side? I'm tempted to see what the honey badger is going to do as a consequence of me converting you. Let's have a watch. Will you consider that they've died if that happens? This will be an intro. There we go. No, honey badger doesn't consider that a death, so we can just... Man, the ultra betrayal. The people who were keeping you calm, turning around and being prepared to attack you. I mean, obviously in this case it didn't happen that way. Still, it was a possibility. I'm gonna go for a hat this time. Is anything going to upgrade? We've got a token of energy when an adjacent item or diagonal item is present. This item is disabled. A bit of a shame, but that is a legendary item, so we're going to tuck you in here somewhere, right there. And I mean, these are really working for our benefit. We'll also tuck this in there as well. What do I want to lose in exchange? That, I suppose. Let's pop that in. Alright, that's all we're going to bring along. That was amazing. I want more of these. Do I really need the amount of spikes I'm generating? No. Absolutely don't. So I'm going to have to just shimmy things around a little bit. Close that. Slide that down there. There we go. And then this can go in the pouch. There we are. All right, finish choosing. All right, let's go and shed some of these items. Oh, my lord. All right, open this up. Do I need to keep you? I do not. You're the one that I'm going to sell first, though, just to make sure. You won't take any more items. Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming. Do I even need the money, though? That is a good question, and I really don't. I had a vision that I would meet you. Don't need it. I'll watch out for you. Ooh. His mustache twitches slightly as he examines your backpack. I see any other forges recently? He asks. They may tell you that your items have a limit, but it wasn't always so. Us old badgers know a different way. Well, of course, we're going to add a forge slot. But to what is the question? We could add more forge slots to this. Or alternatively, I could aim to pop some more forge slots on my double harps. I kind of feel that, actually. Yeah, an extra forge slot on the harp over there. We've now got 2. Can I do anything more? No, I can't. Much big shames. I don't think you had anything for no. I could have always added extra regen onto the rings that we had, but oh well. Alright, well, let's see what we have there. Luck has upgraded this a little bit, but that's an awful lot for me to store now. Whereas that's already uncommon. Can I do anything with that? I mean, I could sacrifice that, but I've already got a lot of items in here that I want to keep. Is anything else of value? No, not really. Well, that's fine. I'm not going to be able to bring that along, but that's okay. They won't take anything more. I'm going to obviously go and fight you. So I'm going to leave that one just in case I need it. Oh my lord. That is a lot of people here. Ye gat. Huh. I feel like bringing you on side would be a good move, but if I don't do it to these two, then I'm going to just shed money. Nevertheless, let's go for it. Right, there we are. And I'm now going to prep all of this. We should be able to bring them on side fairly quickly. Scallywag stealing my money. Right, there we go. Let's bring you on side. Now just focus our attention on the mage, because a 6 poison is going to kind of suck. Not going to lie. Right, they're going to try and scarp it, but they've been brought back. Right, well, I'll be able to heal through it in the next turn. Especially if you decide to do any more group healing shenanigans. There we are. Got our gold back as well. Ah, perfect. Alright. And there we go. I won't actually heal through it, unfortunately, just because of the turn end. Oh well, that's why we left the healing shrine. Now we've got bandages, uncommon. We've also got the feather cap. Got another triangle. Anything else here that is needed? No, I don't think so. You can grab that. A legendary item might be good to take back to Aavak Hill, just because. Yeah, that might be a wise move. Actually, no, it's not showing me up. Not showing up any research, whereas this at least is. So on second thoughts, I will take these. Does that? Yeah, both of those do have research at least. I mean, that would sell for more, but I clearly don't need the money at this point, so. Right, let's go and get our heal. And that is a cursed chest. I don't feel the need to talk with you. Right, I could bring you on side, but you would kind of be a pain. Well, no, you probably leave, I think, if I bring you on side. So let's see if we can't do that. I think you might just leave the group. There we go. It explodes and it goes off in search of a new piece of junk. Let's just hope that that is the case and that you will simply change, you'll simply leave. Because otherwise that's going to suck. Oh, you're about to kill him. Okay, so someone did die. I feel sad. I should have converted the other one. Big sad there. Oh, well. Oh! Robot legs. Well, that's an obvious take. Yeah, we're going to just sacrifice those two. Sorry, but robot legs, way too important. Also got the mechanized toy there. Alright. Well, there's literally nothing else to do here. That was fantastic. And with that, we head on down to the next layer. Alright, finale it is. We are only one piece away from getting crate at this point. Alright then, hello. Let's introduce ourselves through the medium of song. Hi to you as well. I can totally bring you on side if I want to. And I do. There we go. You can help out a little bit in the fight. See, your friends are now my friends. Literally your friends are now my friends. I feel a little bad. I'm stealing your friends. The friends you made, even. It's like going up to someone and stealing their imaginary friend. That's got to be a wound far superior to any other kind of mental scarring you can inflict. My lord, what kind of person are you, Satchel? This is billed as a pacifist run, but somehow I don't think the wounds that you're inflicting here are the kind that will ever heal. My lord. I can't. I'll just do that one. There we go. For real, Satchel. Savage. Right, there we go. The pacifist ring has been unlocked when a weapon is used, destroyed. Each turn adds 1 extra energy. What do I want to sacrifice for this? Well, I guess. Yeah, I'll sacrifice that one. That's fine. All right. Well, actually, no. We'll grab one of those. We've got a lot of random items that I would like to use here, so we can see what we can hand them in for. There we go. Right. Well, first and indeed foremost, let's go and have a quick chat with... Where are you? There we go. Hello. Wrong person. I need... No, it's not Doug. There we are, Constance. Research. There we go. So all we now need is Crate's head. Always lovely to see you. Stay safe out there. I will endeavour to do so. Hello. There's a lot you can learn from us ghosts. Avengers. Haha, it's not that serious. I'm not happy that I'm a ghost, but I really enjoy scaring people now. And ghostly items can really help you. I mean, I guess that is the whole thing of turning lemons into lemonade, but right, let's hand in a little bit of research there. Mother stood tall since before the attuning, her children granting blessings to those with cold blood, but some wanted more and began to strike down her children, so she sunk deep into the ground to mourn the mother tree. Okay, thank you very much. Learn about this new culture gives me an idea for a new costume. What? Is that tote in knight's armor? That's amazing. I do not have anything more for you to read, sadly. Right, let's go ahead and quickly hand some things in at the town hall. Let's have a gander. Is there any magic uncommon? But I want to make sure that I've actually used up anything specific first. I don't think there were too many things, though, that very specifically were needed. 1 or 2 things, perhaps. Oh, nothing there. That bloody sword. That sword is going to hunt me. Or haunt me. No, it'll probably hunt me. The amount of times I've passed it up. Right, there we go. We've now got the knight's armor. Adjacent and diagonal shields and armor get +2 block, and each turn adds 6 blocks block by itself, which is actually quite nice. Quite nice indeed. And, okay, consumable. I'm going to go ahead and use the clean burn. That's nice and easy. I could go ahead and grab this, so I shall. The glitched potion creates any item destroyed. Fair enough. I need 2 consumables down here. That one I need specifically for something. So liquid luck it'll be, but the other one I'm going to hold on to. Where is it needed? I would have assumed that I would use it here, if anyway. Maybe not. Alright, well, I'll use it there then. This gives us a cool drink. There we go. Replaced with an empty cup, adds 1 energy. I may well have missed it, but I don't really mind too much if I have. I will also confess that I'm in a bit of a rush because I'm certain that the workmen are going to be here any moment, and I want to get through this before having to wrap things up. Rare ring, sure. You can have a cracked pacifist ring. And 91 treasure, we've now got the brass knuckles. Adds 1 damage to scratch. For each adjacent or diagonal ring, scratch deals +2 damage. Oh wow, actually, you could possibly go with a pure scratch build at that point. Rare shield, there we go. And 91 treasure, we've now got the King's Shield. Legendary. On use, 6 block. When attacked, adds 1 rage to self and 1 spike to self. Ooh, that's particularly brutal. There we go. Have I got enough? I do, in fact, have enough to get the right gauntlet. This item is heavy, and for each column to the left, +1 block each turn. At the it'll add 0 block right now until we know how many items are to the other side. There we go. That's fantastic. Okay, we've got the left gauntlet as well. Not too bad, I suppose, all things considered. We're actually making some good progress here on unlocking things. Do we have what I need? No, we do not. But we're getting to the point now where a lot more things are being unlocked as we go. Sure, you can have the dice. We can also put a ring over here. I may as well. I've got so many. Can have that ring. Anything else that I need to unlock? I need footwear. I do need a consumable. Okay. We should be able to get a bunch of new structures in a moment. That isn't far away at this point. Isn't far away at all. I can't quite get... I could unlock the mushroom friend. When you start with these items, sure, go ahead. We'll unlock a new challenge mode for Tote. See no reason not to. Do we have 24? We do. And we have 48. Nice. Okay, we can get a new one then. We've got the fire wand. Projectile. On use, adds 4 burn to an enemy. That's not bad. Anything that adds burn is actually quite a powerful item. Magic uncommon. Oh, there we go then. You need a couple of shurikens, but that's all. And is there anything else I can now get? I don't think there's going to be... No. Alright, well, that isn't too bad. Let's go and just sell to the shop. There we go. And, wow, we still had loads of stuff in there. It feels weird that we weren't able to... turn any of that in. But that gives us 47 food, 47 building materials, and 74 treasure. We're actually starting to stock the building materials now. Now, Matthew. How many sparks am I... I think we've got it. Okay, we have unlocked the deepest part of the dungeon, the Magma key. Whether there's going to be 2 separate versions of that as well, I can only imagine so. King and his henchmen live in the depths, locked in an eternal battle with the fire lizards that roam those deep hallways. Beware, Perse. The temperature is rising. Few animals have seen the lava flows beneath Orderia and lived to tell of them. The magma core represents the true chaos of the dungeon. The dangers are real. Alright, well actually that also got us an achievement as well. Okay, well I guess it depends on what we want to do next then. Let's have a quick gander. I think it's going to be Tote. And let's be honest, that looks amazing. Sure, we're taking out Tote, and we're going to go with the sap primer this time. I would like to see how this one rolls. We've got 2 gem saps, 2 crystal saps, 2 oak stumps, and an oak hatchet. When armor or shield is present, this carving is discarded. On use, deals 3 damage and draw 1 carvings. Oh, I guess you kind of carve things out of it. Okay, that's kind of cool. We'll get a spark for that, and we'll get golden seed. Alright, let's head on out. Now, with this one, we are going to be heading down potentially to the 3rd layer. I didn't actually check if this one ends on the 2nd run or not. But even if it does, that's not going to be too much of a problem. Wow. Okay, you're a spellcasting. You're a paladin. Clearly, you're a paladin. This is amazing. But we'll have to see how Paladin Tote does with a sample build in the next episode. Thank you so much for joining me as ever. I always look forward to any feedback you have down in the comments below, and I shall see you in the next one. But until then, do take care, everyone.